What is up? What is up, y'all? You are once again listening to
What up?
Intergalactic Earth. I am your host. I am your friend,
I'm your friend.
Askia Lavender.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
we are going
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Sunken City,
Yeah.
San Pedro.
San Pedro.
This is definitely a landmark for
Okay.
my LA peoples out there. You dig? You diggity dig?
Let him know.
And
Let him know.
for those of you thinking about coming out and seeing the thing, you're gonna want to know that there are signs posted saying no trespassing. So enter at your own risk. Everything I am saying here is alleged. This is purely for entertainment purposes. This is purely for entertainment purposes.
I do not condone.
Right on, right on. Okay, so we're coming up to the gate in which we have to hop in order to get to
Don't encourage
the Sunken City. And I'm just allegedly hopped the first rock fence, and you can hear the ocean now. Wow, wow, wow. You can hear the ocean now. All right.
Yeah.
So I hopped the fence. Angel's Gate Park is where you can find it. To my right is a cliff that's just going off into the distance. Very dangerous. Once you hop the fence, you will find some people cut out. A little opening on the bottom there. Some graffiti on it. You know what it is. Now we're walking. We're walking towards the Sunken City. We are inside the fence. Checking out the vibes over me. Oh, it smells so fucking good. It smells so fucking good, man.
Like waffles.
Yeah, so how's your week's been going? You know what I mean?
Chill, man.
How's life been? You know what I'm saying?
You know, I can't complain.
I can say on my end, it has been
Okay.
pretty chill, pretty uneventful. A lot of transition happening, definitely, like mentally, spiritually. I don't know if y'all heard about the Lionsgate portal opening because of the, full moon in Leo.
Don't know what you're talking about.
So we have a direct connection right now to the Sirius system. The Sirius system being where I'm from.
What?
So peace and love to all my Syrians out there, all my starseeds out there, all my lovers of light, you dig?
What?
And yeah, I've definitely been feeling that. I've been feeling all these different changes happening.
Okay.
And now, as I'm walking to my left, I see some trees. They've tagged up the trees like crazy.
Hello.
Everywhere that says area closed,
Hello.
it's been tagged up.
Yeah, so what he didn't say earlier was that this is a whole like open space, you did? It's a whole open area where there's homes on the left side. And on the right side you're gonna see the ocean. And as you walk through,
Looks like
you'll get to where you need to be, you did?
Oh, it says suck a nut. Oh, that's pretty good graffiti, suck a nut.
Rude.
I like that. I like the singular nut. I like that. You know, that reminds me of Lance Armstrong back in the day, if y'all remember. He's the Uniball. I think that's what he went by.
Disrespectful.
The Uniball? That's what the French call him or something.
Disrespectful, man.
Lance Armstrong. One nut, and some performance-enhancing drugs will get you a long way in this world.
Shots fired, brother.
So here we are. We are at the Sunken City. All right. So to give you all a little, so I'm looking out on this cliff. Okay. So to give, oh yeah, I didn't say what the Sunken City is. So basically, what the Sunken City is, in 1929, there was a landslide that happened right on the coast of San Pedro. Houses went tumbling into the water. The ones that could be saved, they were relocated. So now what you see is a bunch of concrete slabs and the foundation of what used to be here, the city that used to be here. And apparently this area is still sinking. 11 inches a year, I read. So it's pretty gnarly. It's sinking pretty gnarly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's still here. So as I look out into the cliff, I'm started walking down the cliff while I'm talking to y'all.
Okay.
As I look down at the cliff, what do I see? I see some beautiful humans over here on the tops of the mountains. I see
Hello.
all of this beautiful graffiti on the rocks, as well as on these giant cement concrete slabs. These cement slabs. Some we call cement concrete, right? It's kind of redundant. Concrete slabs.
Concrete slab.
And as I'm walking down, there's a few different ways to get down, but I've really only been here at night. So I have been here before, but I wanted to share it with y'all because one of my favorite, I think, most unique places in LA. It's a great place to smoke a J, smoke a Bleeze, smoke an L.
420.
If you know what I'm digging, what I'm
I
saying.
dig what you're saying and you're digging it, buddy.
All right, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, buddy.
I can smell it in the air. I can smell the beautiful cannabis medicine in the air.
Le parfum de modèle de cannabis.
And
Le parfum
right now
de
I'm approaching
cannabis.
an area with a ton of graffiti. A lot of writers from all over seems like come out here to stake their claim.
Word up.
I'm walking on this path now to my right, and in order to continue, I'm going to have to walk on some of these cement blocks. Let me see if I can give y'all some of the names of the writers who are here. Jigs is here. Casper is here.
Casper.
You know what I'm saying?
The friendly ghost.
Sono is
Okay.
here.
Okay. I like that.
Oh, we got some lizards.
Lizard.
West Coast Highway. We got the West Coast.
West
Represent.
Represent.
We got a Bismarck, R.I.P. Bismarcky
You got what I need.
mural of the homie,
What you say is just a
the
friend.
legend, the god,
R.I.P.
Bismarcky.
R.I.P. Legend.
I'm gonna have to make sure to take a picture of that. It shows him with his mouth open, and he's got the referee shirt on, and he says "Muck Rock." That's what he says. Now, as I'm standing here, right now I'm actually standing on some cement. I'm actually not standing on like the natural ground that's here. If I look behind me, I can see a cliff. Right, that's a cliff, right there. Some houses on the other side, and I turn around, and that's the ocean. Let me get a little closer to the ocean, see what's crack-a-lacking. On the ground, of course, we see some alcoholic adult beverages, 21 plus. 21 plus.
21 plus.
21 plus.
Okay. All right.
You didn't see it, but I just flexed. I just flexed because I'm over 21, so I'm a big strong dude, you know, 21 plus.
You think you're better than me?
Where I can drink alcohol. All right, okay. The uniball. Okay. So I'm out here, and there's actually a beautiful view. You can see the ocean. I mean, it's just kind of a free-for-all kind of vibe. You know, it really has that vibe to it. CPT's BWC out here. Okay.
Shout out CPT.
I'm gonna actually see if I can get on top of this. One, two.
Easy there, partner.
I'm on top of a big ass.
Oh.
This is probably the highest point at the Sunken City. You know,
Yeah.
highest point in Sunken City. You can hear, as I look down, I see the buoys off in the distance in the ocean. And I'm standing on basically, it's like a Jackson Pollock painting, you know? It's like I'm standing on top of it, and there's just graffiti writing everywhere.
Okay. Very nice.
It's really cool. It feels really cool, really safe. There's a water bottle. There's a lot of litter here. I kind of know this place as a place where people, really be coming out to party and bonfires and shit.
All that.
And
All that.
well, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. It is pretty dope. Oh, there's a hair tie. Oh, there's a Yoshi egg. I can't even do the name. I was trying to do the Yoshi sound, but that ain't happening. But let me see how I can get down here. All right, we're getting down. Gotta be real careful. And like I said, today I got on my Earth Runner sandals, which are, there we go, legendary
I'm not getting
grounding shoes, barefoot grounding shoes. I got the little copper piece on the bottom. Helps you connect to the natural vibration of the earth. The natural vibration of the earth.
Why?
And I'm gonna continue walking here. Now this has a lot of jagged rocks sticking out, jagged pieces of concrete from all the houses, the foundation. I just flexed because I'm 20. I just flexed because I'm 20. Flexed.
Whoa.
Got the
Whoa.
classic blunt wraps.
Chill, man.
All right, what's this over here? DPS out here. This is really a place. Reaper out here. Let's see who we got. Schist out here. By Yoke out here. Yeah. I want to definitely give love to all the writers out here that are putting that work.
Shout out. Could I get an order of chicken nuggets, small fry, and
Alright, so
give me
now I'm just walking. I haven't done this before. I haven't walked like this far up into it. My first time here. Buds is here. My first time here during the day, actually. I usually came at night to smoke blunts or joints. All right, here we go. We're going up the Sunken City.
bad boy over here. Bad boy.
This is a cool place, y'all.
Bad boy.
Like, if you want to go to a place, you want to impress somebody, you want to make it, you want to give somebody the real, you want to give somebody kind of like that underground LA vibe. You come out here, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It is real cool. So, in terms of vegetation, let me break it down to y'all. We got palm trees.
Palm trees.
And the palm trees really make that combination between the palm tree and the graffiti, it's just super sick. Super sick. There's also some trees that I can't really particularly identify, but they are pretty tall and they're a little bit more, they're definitely like a desert. A desert type tree.
Right. Okay.
We got a spray can here.
Whoa.
Then what do we have? We have some little tiny shrubs. Little tiny shrubs. Yo, I gotta tell y'all some. I'm gonna tell y'all some that went down with me a little while ago when I was out in Berkeley. So, out in Berkeley, I used to. Well, first off, I went to UC Berkeley. If you don't know that, and
Good job.
At one point was
Numbers.
couple years back. I'll just say a couple of years back, I was dating someone in Berkeley, and I had the great idea, right? The great idea of oh, I myself, I'm a psychedelic traveler, if you will, and I do
Oh, please explain.
partake for spiritual reasons, to connect with my home planet as well as here on Earth. So at the time I was like, in Oakland, psilocybin mushrooms are decriminalized. So
Oh,
we
noted.
went to like a dispensary it was like a church. Actually, it was a church that had cannabis. It was like kind of a psychotropic, I think the word is, church. And so we go out there, and I was dating someone at the time. We went and we were like, okay, I know, today we're gonna go out on UC Berkeley's campus and we're gonna fucking each of us is gonna take an eighth of mushrooms. So to give you all an idea how much an eighth of mushrooms are, there's something called a
3.5
heroic
grams.
dose. A heroic dose of mushrooms that term was coined by Terence McKenna, which really, he was like a scientist, white scientist, who really used a lot of psychedelics and gave a lot of insight into the spirit of psychedelics, and he just brought a lot of love, into the world. I want to be clear that I know, he to me, he gave me the feeling of he genuinely wanted to help the world and knowing more about psychedelics, and specifically psilocybin mushrooms. So heroic dose is 5 grams of mushroom. And that's like no turning back. That's like you take that, it's no turning back. You go, and it's no turning back. You are going to be one with the mushroom. You're going to have conversation, and you're not going to have the option to come back. So anything smaller than that, it's kind of like you have the option. That's his argument, at least. So, also noting, Maria Sabina, if you want to know more about psilocybin mushrooms and their medicinal practices, there's a curandera, also known or healer in the Mexican tradition, who lives in Mexico to this day.
She might be alive.
I believe she's still living. If she's not,
I don't know. But
rest in
respect.
peace to her. She is definitely a beautiful inspiration. She's a healer that uses psilocybin mushrooms in order to heal people, heal herself, and tune in with the universe and bring that healing. So anyway, I'm on UC Berkeley's campus. I'm with this girl, you know what I mean? With a woman, with a woman, and we was vibing with each other. Like, yeah, let's go get the fucking mushrooms. So we go out and spot near Lake Merritt. We get the mushrooms. We go out to UC Berkeley's campus. I got spots, you know what I'm saying? I got spots.
Oh, good
You know what I
job.
mean? I got
Chill,
spots.
man.
What does that mean?
Okay,
I got
chill.
spots. All right.
All right, chill, dog.
It means that I know spots. You dig? I know views. I know spots. That's how I roll. I know that's what I collect. That's why I'm doing this, and I realized that recently, actually, like there's all these spots that I want to share with people. You know what I mean? A lot of times I'm the only one that goes out. You know what I mean? And yeah, if you want to go with me, let me know. Shit, man. Well, we can figure something out. But anyway, I know spots. So I was in this
Pretty cool guy.
on a fucking. Oh yeah, we went up to the spot. We took the mushrooms. It was 8. We both took our 8th. Okay. So we're walking down. We're like, all right, we're gonna be cool, right? We sit under one tree. It starts to hit me, right? I start doing a little dance. I'm vibing with the universe. I'm dancing. I'm vibing with the universe. I'm vibing with the universe. Okay. So then what happens? My ass. We decide, we're gonna change. We decide, okay, let's go to a different spot because for some reason she wasn't feeling it, right? All right, cool. So we go to a new spot right in front of the Campanile. So if y'all know UC Berkeley's campus, y'all gonna know that right in front of the Campanile, you can look out to the bay and you see the Golden Gate Bridge, and it's hella picturesque on a clear day on a sunset. Let me tell you right now, it's very romantic. It's a great make-out session. You heard it from me. All right. So anyway, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go in front. So we're in front of the Campanile. There's people around. All right, we're in front of the Campanile. So now, mind you, I'm talking about this because I see these little tiny, very, very short little shrubs. I mean, this is they're like inches tall, 5 inches tall, 2 inches tall. So, okay, so I'm like, I'm cool. And she says it's not hitting her, right? But me, that shit's hitting, right? So we put the blanket down. We're about to sit in front of the campanile. And I kid you not, I start melting into the fucking ground. I start melting into the fucking ground. I'm just like, oh shit! I got my fucking, and I'm looking right, and I got my eyes like this. I'm just, and my eyes are just like, oh shit! My mouth's open, right? I don't know if you've done psychedelic mushrooms, but you start to cry, you start to release, you start to cry, you start to slobber, you start to shit come out of your nose because everything, all the bullshit that you've been through is coming out physically. You know what I'm saying? So it's all coming out, and I'm looking down, and I look at the grass, and I look at the grass. Okay, the grass was fucking waving, right? What the grass was like, it was the grass was in it. You know, the grass was like waving back and forth. Each little blade of grass. Each blade of grass was fucking waving back and forth around. And it was all, and they were like interlocking, and then they were like separating, and then moving like parallel. And I'm like looking at the sun. I'm looking at the Golden Gate Bridge, and then I look down, and then right by my feet, the grass are like, wow, wow, wow. They're fucking dancing. And they're showing me, and I'm just like, oh my God, this just hit me like a motherfucking ton of bricks.
Oh shit.
Whew. So it's hit me. I'm like, oh shit. And she had to go to the bathroom or something. So I'm like sitting there, and I'm like trying to be cool because I'm in front of the Capitoli, and it's my alma mater. I gotta be. Just kidding. But anyway,
Come on, bro.
I'm in front of the Capitoli. So, long story short, I see them little things. So it makes me think about that, you know, like all the dancing that plants do, all the dancing. You know, plants always be dancing. I don't know if you notice this, plants also wave. I don't know if you're ever driving down the road and you see the wind, the way that hits the tree. That's like waving at you. But a lot of times I'll wave back. You know, I don't do it enough. But now that I'm mentioning it, I gotta wave back.
Hello.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Hello. Plant. I want to know how you're doing.
Anyway, long story short, I went into like this set. So on my planet, right? You don't use words to communicate. It's all like psychic communication. So I went into that mode of like, I don't know. I forgot how to speak. Right? So I'm on the fucking. I'm in the front. I'm like, I forget how to speak, and she's like looking at me like I'm the weirdest fool in the world. And I'm just like, I can't even speak. And, yeah. As we came out of it, luckily, I started to be able to speak more and more. And it just became very profound, you know. There was some conflict, definitely, at the end, for sure. And I think it ended in our breakup, that, you know. That's just fucking crazy, yeah.
That's sad as well.
But yeah, that's the thing about mushrooms. They will tell you the truth. The psilocybin mushrooms will tell you the truth. So, all that to say, the plants here are very alive, and they got a little vibe to them, a little bobble to them. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now what else? What else can I tell you about? Okay, we got the motherfucking Illuminati pyramid on deck. You know what I mean? Illuminati pyramid on deck is here. There's also a money bag. There's also a little. Speaking of mushrooms, we got a one of the Mario mushrooms, the red ones that you eat and you get a little bigger.
Oh yeah.
I just want to say respect to Shigeru. What's the dude who made Mario? Yo, respect to you, man. That's like the most long-lasting brand.
Fucking clap it up for
what, all fucking time?
that dude.
That's a long-lasting character, yo.
That's my dude right there.
And it's so recognizable. It's like you could see just the hat. You could see the mustache. And you know it's Mario. That's just crazy, man. And they got all these characters now. I'm not on the games like I used to be, though. Here, I'm walking down the side of the cliff. And I got spots. I got spots. A lot of waves, feeling good, yes. But it's fairly far away. I
With
felt fairly safe. Let's look here. There is a tree that I did mention. Now, this tree's roots are all covered in graffiti. Graffiti.
graffiti.
So let's go take a closer look. As I'm walking on all these little pieces of concrete. Each piece of concrete has all this color on it. So it's a very colorful place.
I got a spot.
Has a lot of color.
Lot of color.
It's a little, like little splashes.
Splash.
Little splashes. A splash. Excuse me, not a splash, a splash.
Splash.
I got spots. Splish splash, taking a bath.
Of color.
All right. Now, this is really cool. So let me try to describe it for y'all so you gotta get an idea. So there's a tree that's growing out of the side of the cliff, and it has roots or branches. I can't really interpret which ones they are. They are on the lower section of the tree. This tree is about, say, 30 feet high. It looks like a eucalyptus. It is eucalyptus. Okay. Now the roots coming out on the bottom, and there's 4 really big ones, and they look like bridges. There's a lot, so the roots aren't covered by dirt. The roots are above ground and reaching towards the ocean. Okay, from the side of the cliff, they're reaching towards the ocean,
Sexy.
and then they end up hitting like another kind of like
Oh,
hill.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But what you can do is you can walk under the roots, y'all.
Like a potato, man.
Now this is something very unique. So let me just do it.
I'm trying
Let
to
me
get
rock under the root just to say I did it.
I just want to get a chicken nugget.
Oh shit!
I need a large
So you can walk
bun,
under the root.
and could I get
Let me
a,
give y'all a little audio sample of what that sounds like here. So that's not the tree proper. That's the root. And right now what I'm hitting is covered with white, red, green, purple, yellow spray paint. If you touch it, it's still a little sticky from the spray paint. It's still a little sticky from the spray paint. Here's another kind of. All right, that's root number 2. So you see, as you can hear, these are big, beefy babies. These are beefy babies.
That's a scientific term.
One last one. We gotta give love to. It's a beautiful tree. Thank you so much, tree, for being here. Mira. Óyelo. Oye. Mira, óyelo.
Qué bonito. Qué bonito.
Okay.
Qué bonito. Qué bonito.
Well, shit. The fucking.
You can do it.
Sunken City.
Qué bonito.
Sunken City. And of course, we have a gold balls and penis.
Impressive.
What would be a location to visit without
Qué bonito.
someone riding a golden balls and penis and
don't
a
know.
trumpet?
I
Beautiful.
really don't know.
It's the fucking Sunken City, y'all. It's fucking sick. You come out here, you come out here, you feel fucking dope because you know of this place that you gotta jump over this and get over that to get to that.
Qué bonito.
It's a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? I highly recommend coming out here.
Qué bonito.
It is not ADA accessible. I will say that. It is not ADA accessible. So, do with that information as you need to for all my listeners that need to hear that. There's graffiti everywhere. It's a great place to look at art. If you value art of the people, if you value art of the street dig, come out here. Come and pay respects. A a lot of people doing really beautiful work out here and really practicing their craft and putting their craft out there so people can see it, because that's what it's about, you know what I mean? I got mad respect for all the taggers out there, all the graffiti artists out there. I got mad respect for y'all. Y'all putting your safety, you're putting your life on the line for art, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. Every time I see y'all, I just want to send mad respect to y'all, okay? So, Sunken City, San Pedro, check it out. It's fucking sick. Thank you for listening. This is Intergalactic Earth. You heard it here first. Intergalactic Earth. I'm your host, Askia Lavender. And shit, have a great rest of your day, the great rest of your night, great rest of your evening, great rest of your morning. Stay beautiful.
Wow.
I love y'all. Peace. Peace. Peace.